Good afternoon. I'd like to call to order a meeting today for the Allegheny County Board of Education, Tuesday, July 15th, 2025 at 4:08 p.m. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. First on the agenda, Mr. Llewellyn will read the closed session summaries for executive sessions held on June 10th and June 13th.
The Allegheny County Board of Education met in closed session on June 10th, 2025 at 3:00 p.m. at Central Office. All members were present for the meeting, and all members voted to go into closed session. The topics discussed were State Board Appeal, Superintendent Goals and Evaluation, and staff appointments. The Board of Education met again in closed session on June 13th, 2025 at Central Office at 11 a.m. Again, all 5 board members were present and voted to enter into closed session, and the topic discussed was Superintendent Goals and Evaluation.
Thank you, Mr. Llewellyn. Next, we have the consent agenda. Is there a motion regarding the consent agenda?
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion by Dr. Bond. Is there a second?
Second the motion.
Second by Mrs. Widmeyer. Any questions or concerns? All those in favor? Passes unanimously. Thank you. Moving on to Superintendent's report, we want to take a moment and welcome Dr. Monterano today, his very first meeting with us, and he's had a very busy, barely 2 weeks at the desk. So we're going to give him a few minutes for some opening remarks and a little bit of an update.
Well, thank you, and good afternoon, board members and to members of our community. As stated, I began my tenure as the superintendent of the Allegheny County Public School System on July 1st, and continuing to just express my gratitude, how honored I am and just completely humbled by the opportunity to serve the children in Allegheny County. It has been a busy start, to say the least. As expected, there's a lot of work that occurs in school systems over the summer, and my focus has been to make certain that everything that we need to prepare for the opening of our schools is taking place. A lot of my time has been devoted to filling the vacancies. We have a number of leadership vacancies within the school system and tending to that. Advance the names tonight, and thank you, board members, for the support and the confidence of the individuals who will be working with me to lead our school system. The other priority, and I want to speak directly to our community, particularly our members of our community who live in Westernport, recognizing the traumatic event that occurred in our community on May 13th, I believe that was. That was devastating. Right now, I'm placing all of our efforts to do everything that we can to support the young people, the teachers, the community members who love their school. And as I've shared with the board in executive session, it is my goal to continue to work with our staff to make certain that the school is safe and that we open on the first day of school completely with the students intact at Westernport Elementary. I know there's a lot of rumors in the community about what we're going to do, but I firmly believe with the support of our community that we can continue to provide what is necessary for our young people to be fully educated, not dislocate them to other schools, and completely support them at Westernport. And I want the whole community, as they've continued to rally around our community in Westernport, to do so. And I thank them for for our community members for what they've done thus far. Westernport is an amazing community, an amazing school, a community school that does great things for our kiddos, and we just need to continue that effort. There will be more correspondence coming in the near future around this particular topic, but I also want to thank the principal who's gone above and beyond the call of duty to be present with me as I've visited the school to see what is necessary, and has been an excellent communicator on behalf of the teachers and the staff and the children at Westernport. Board members, I thank you for your support as well, and we'll be looking for an opportunity to take you to visit what is happening in the progress, and I'm very focused on that right now. So I'll continue to update the board on that matter, continue to express my gratitude to community, and then continue to get ready for the first day of school. So I'll keep my report brief, but again, I want to thank the board members. It is an absolute honor to work with all of you as we support our children in Allegheny County.
Thank you, Dr. Monterano. Moving on to unfinished business, we have the second reading of the cell phone policy. Turn it over to Mr. Llewellyn.
You have JICJ in front of you. This is for second reading, so if you pass it tonight, this becomes policy. I'm happy to answer any questions.
A motion to approve file JCIJ.
Motion to approve cell phone policy, JCIJ.
Motion by Dr. Bond. Is there a second?
I second that motion.
Second by Mr. Green. Any questions regarding the cell phone policy? All those in favor? Passes unanimously. Thank you. Hearing of constituents, we did not have anybody signed up to speak. Is there anyone that missed the sheet and wishes to speak? Okay, easy enough. New business. We need to consider the regulation review for the cell phone policy. Mr. Llewellyn?
So you have the regulation for the cell phone policy before you. Obviously, this is where all the kind of the meat is in the policy and the implementation. And a lot of thought was put into this by the policy committee. Happy to answer any questions or concerns you have.
Okay, any questions regarding the cell phone regulations?
Just a quick comment. I also want to thank the policy committee for coming together around this policy. I want to thank my fellow board member, Dr. Bond, for introducing this at one of our last meetings. I think it's really important. As with any policy, we'll see how it goes next year and look forward to iteratively improving it as needed. But thank you to everyone who contributed to it.
Any other comments or questions? Okay, that's that. Board member updates. Does anybody have anything they'd like to share? Ms. Lepley?
Let me find my notes here so I don't get any names wrong. So there's a Frostburg Lunchbox program that is being run by Jennifer Georgeson, who's a volunteer coordinator for it, and Sherry Ann Mengus, who is the Mountain Ridge District school social worker, and Tasha Larson, who works with food and nutrition services. And every day through the summer, they're offering lunches for children. And then on Fridays, they have a backpack, well, I don't know if it's a backpack, but a bag of groceries with recipes for the weekend. And also, in coordination with the Judy Center and our community school coordinators at most of our schools, they're implementing a farmer's market. And they're offering the community members $20 vouchers for vegetables and meat. So I think that all goes on until mid-August.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Lepley. Anyone else? Dr. Bond?
I'd just like to take a moment and say thanks. We're glad to have you here. It's been a great first 8 days, and it's going to be an exciting, at least 2 years left a year and a half left working with you. So good to see you.
And that's based on him, not you.
My term's up. My term's up in a year and a half. So
Please, not yet. You just-
we're hoping you stay longer.
Inside joke, lunch money for everyone, right?
Anyone else?
Just wanted
Green?
to say that you may notice where the Allegheny County Public Schools website is currently down as we go through some migration to a new platform. Please, if you're a community member looking for information, reach out, give the central office a call. We'll be happy to get you any information that you need. But just so there's clarity there as we work through that. Yep.
So Bob and I always had a running joke of who had the quickest meeting, and I held the record of 26 minutes until today. And when Dr. Martirano came on, he was shocked at how brief our meetings are when he had went back and watched. I can assure you, this is not normal, but I am about to get about an 11-minute meeting in. But this will not be normal. He said he was going to keep his comments brief, so he didn't lengthen our meeting, but we don't normally meet in July, which is why this is a short agenda. August will be a little more back to normal. We wanted to make sure we got everything we needed to for his first 2 weeks and to get that cell phone policy implemented before the start of the school year. So we thank you. It's great having you. And motion to adjourn. You don't want to leave?
Motion to adjourn?
Mrs. Widmeyer, second.
Second.
Ms. Lepley, all those in favor? Thank you. Have a good evening.